Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Cameray and Courageous back with another Love and Hip Hop Atlanta review. This is season 9, episode number 8. How y'all doing? Okay, so just to give a disclaimer off tops, Niecy Courageous has done her hair so eloquently, and the green screen is gobbling it up. So, just in case you see one disappear as such, and here we are. But if you're make sure you subscribe to our channels. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Like the video and comment down below what you thought about this week's episode. Courageous, go on and say hi. You ain't said nothing yet the whole video, girl.
I'm sorry, I was a little depressed about my buns because, as you can see, they're gone now, and that's the whole style here. But let's just get into the show because we has to get into the show.
In fact, full of lots of things, and I was glad they did not disappoint on the drama. But it looks like we're about to head right into when Corona started hitting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to see next week too. I'm ready to see that. All right, so Scrappy and E-Money give us our disclaimer this week.
That's literally how everybody on the show pronounces her name, and I'm just like, you just can't say Imani.
The teachers, she probably tells the teachers in kindergarten, y'all saying my name wrong. It's not Imani, it's E-Money. Okay? E-Money. All right, so they give us our disclaimer this week along with baby, I don't know his name.
Breland,
there you go. They give us our disclaimer, and then we get back into this fight between Kiyomi and Cheyenne. And Cheyenne is trying to ride out in the car and go get her. And I'm like, Scrap on probation.
Scrap got his foot out the door like, no. No. And she keeps saying, like, what confused me with that was he basically, like, Scrap was sitting there telling her, like, you already know what the deal is. Like, you don't need no more closure than this man bringing another female all up in the mix, all up in the business, arriving to the party with this same person, and you still trying to do, the most. And she like, I'm on good terms with him, but it's her I'm after and stuff like that. And I'm like, why?
You still there asking for clarity, and it's just like, how much clear do you need it to be, Cheyenne? He's not it. He's just not it.
No.
Okay, so I do want to take this time to point out, I probably could say it much later, but I was watching For It's Rock's video, and they too in the comments were discussing how the numbers don't add up on Shooter and Sierra. Okay, he must have been getting
with the age.
Yep, he must have been getting down with her at an inappropriate time.
And it's crazy because now I feel like now that the whole thing with Rashida and Kirk, everybody's gonna start looking to see people's ages on the show.
Yeah, because to be years and years and years apart like that, 15, and he was probably about going on 30, like that's a wide jump right there, right? And they have a whole 15-year-old child. It's a whole thing. All right, so the one thing that I had a problem with Scrap was when he said that technically Shooter didn't lie, he just didn't say. And I'm like, these men kill me when they rationalize. If you didn't say, you lied. You avoided the truth.
I think he was more. I agree with those sayings, though. Believe it or not, it's not. I just included in my I want to say disclaimer, like when you know how you go through that phase of when you preaching to a dude about how you want loyal people and you don't like people who lie. I'd be like, if you lie or hide or don't mention something, it's all in there. Like, you got to put that in the small print.
You know why you cover all them bases? It's because they try to weasel around and be like, I didn't lie to you,
right.
But I just didn't say, I omitted. And to me, honey, you got to know if you omit, that's still a lie. Okay, you purposefully did not,
Yep.
You purposely.
So now you just now dudes be crazy when you ask certain questions. I'd be like, you just gotta ask.
Yeah. You gotta watch that behavior, because if you get crazy off of a question, honey, I don't need to know the answer. Okay, you doing too much. All right, so the girls are headed back from Where was they at, child? Memphis, Nashville. They were somewhere in
Yeah,
Tennessee.
in Tennessee.
They are headed back to Atlanta. This seemed like the longest weekend ever. And Bambi is planning, how she's going to reveal her pregnancy. Kirk and Rashida are going to pick up Junior from the jailhouse. And we get into this whole, Black males being targeted by the police conversation. We'll go ahead and merge these two. They sit down and have a talk with, is it Kai and Kirk Jr.?
I think so. I honestly think so. I'm not too familiar with their kids' names. I just know.
So they have this talk with them, that most Black parents have with us about, watching your surroundings and being accountable for your actions and being responsible. But they try to throw in there that because they're so successful, the eyes are on them more. And I'm like, is it because you're so successful or is it because you're celebrities? Okay. And did you get the same speech to Kirk?
I knew you was going to say that. I knew you was going to say it. I don't know. I did mention, throughout the whole show, why do I keep saying I mentioned? Jesus. I seen some, what you say?
Mention on Twitter.
Yeah. I seen some little pieces that didn't add up, I want to say fillers within the story. So talking about how they're so successful is one of them, but it's also the eyes are on y'all. Y'all gonna be targeted the most or whatever. People gonna blow it up out of proportion. But right about now, that's just any Black person, honestly.
That and this been y'all life for at least 9 years that y'all been on the show. And then Rashida was a rapper before that. So it's kind of just I feel you, young adults, we make all kind of crazy mistakes. We do all kind of dumb stuff. And there is a magnifying glass on you when you are a person of color. And then when your parents are celebrities. And then when you're in this small town, Atlanta's not that big. But I just think, did he do a crime or not? Was he targeted? Or did he do the crime?
I don't think he committed a crime. I think he had something in his possession. And that's how so it was they tried to make it seem like it was bigger than what it was. So just from by watching what the show said, that they tried to make it look like he was a criminal. But okay.
If my dad was in the blogs as much as he been in the blogs the past 6 years, if we just gonna take it back to season 3, I think that will cover all of Kirk's mess. I just would be so careful not to, I don't know. I'm saying that, but I guess anybody can become complacent. All right. So they're having this talk with them about, the police and being all of that. So they have that talk. Let me just say that I love Rashida's Tekashi 6ix9ine hair. It was laying nicely. I did like that.
This sleek bun thing. I love Rashida's hair throughout this whole episode, honestly. It was hitting on everything.
It was. Her hair is always very nice.
My favorite was at the lips bar. That one was yes, girl.
Oh, how big it was. Yeah. Yeah, it was very nice. I like Kendra's hair too.
Oh, yeah.
About her in a moment. So Scrappy and Bambi, they go down to the Royal Kingdom, and Bambi has come up with this creative way to tell Scrappy that she is with child. And, I just couldn't help but feel bad for Imani in this situation, because she has twin baby girl sisters. She has Breland, and now she got another baby on the way. And I know as the oldest, she gonna be babysitting all them kids at one point.
I actually forgot that she had twin, aren't they girls, twin sisters? That's probably why she wanted another boy.
Yeah.
She was rooting to have another little brother.
I think they having a girl. Aren't they having a girl? I think they're having a girl.
I think so. Yeah. It's unfortunate.
I'm excited for them because, just to see how far Scrappy has come, okay, from messing with Shay and that crusty lace front she had going on, and rubbing lotion on her down by the pool, and then messing with all these others, and then finally settling down with Bambi. I am happy for them, and then finally getting it together. But I'm just like, Imani, is she gonna have all them kids? She gonna have all the kids at the park, all of them.
Buddy, I'd hate for her to have to nuck and buck on somebody.
Bruh. Breland and them twins probably the same age.
Probably, yeah, or at least like 1 year apart.
Yeah, the twins just turned 1. I saw that on Erica's Instagram. And Breland, I mean, he's probably 1 or 2. So I'm like, she's about to have a whole motley crew.
Yep.
So this is how Bambi reveals she's with child. You know, Scrappy was a little slow to catch on. Mm-hmm. They was doing the knights and the crowns and the queen and the princess, and they said that she was with child. And he was very excited, very happy. It's very different than how we're seeing men act on these shows when they find out they're having a child. So,
well, yes,
refreshing thing to see.
I'm happy. I'm happy they married. They having a good little time. You know, ain't too much messing up besides the hormones, but.
Oh, child, let's go ahead and talk about I hope, because when I think about moms on the show, it just all of Love and Hip Hop, most of the moms be rivals though. Lyrica mama and A1's mama had that whole debacle. They was acting up on the show Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
Yeah, DC mama.
Yeah. Yep. These two, Rashida mama and Mama D before, like they try to put the mamas against each other. So I'm starting to feel like it's a storyline, like that they do just to get the antics going. But the antics kind of just be like way up there. Like you printing obituaries and you got a voodoo doll.
Ooh, I had a chill just now. I don't know what it was, but the voodoo doll took me out because Mama D said, "I know you from Louisiana," and I was like, "Why? Why she had to go bring that up, and why did she have to bring it out?" But see, I don't know why. This is my fault. When Mama D had said, "I'm gonna apologize," I was like, "Oh snap, she apologizing?" Then I was like, "Pet cemetery."
Yeah, you got too excited. I mean, you had to know that it's above her now. It's above her. It's above her. And
I'm doing too much. I don't know.
This is why I think it's just antics, and they have decided as a family, listen, we're going to do these antics because we need this check. We're not trying to work too much, okay? We need this check. So y'all going to bring with the antics. We're going to meet up as a family. We're going to ask for forgiveness because Bambi is not hype enough for me. She's not hurt enough for me. Scrappy always halfway smiling and laughing. And then, like, they both are dealing with serious health issues. Mama D had this kidney stuff going on. Mm-hmm. You know, Mama Cece had cancer. So I just highly doubt that they would still be like this.
Yeah, I agree, because when you said Bambi's not hype enough, like you think about all the times we didn't seen her get in the fights over little stuff in the past, and it's just like I didn't even notice that until you said it. I was like, yeah, if somebody printed an obituary of my mother
who just got over cancer, and
I'm sorry, I would be, first of all, I'd be mentally distraught. I would click out, like I would check out and just start going crazy.
And that's why I'm like, there has to be an understanding that they have, that they're just like, we're going to do what we got to do to get this check, which is why I think Kirk and Rashida
be doing the things just to get the check.
Because there's just...
They probably sitting down watching the show as it come out and be like, you remember when I did this to you? And they probably all one big happy family.
They gotta be. That's just like, and I'm gonna go on a tangent real quick. Did you see Hitman Holla and old girl try to do a prank? You know Hitman Holla on Wild 'N Out?
Yeah, I know who that is, but I haven't seen what you talking about.
I guess he tried to prank his girlfriend. He dates this girl named Cinnamon. They have a YouTube channel, right? I don't follow them. I had no clue. Cinnamon girl, yes.
You couldn't get somebody named like Paprika, a little spice.
How about somebody named like Sarah, Keisha, Mary, Barbara?
What your shirt say? Nah.
Rosa. So he's with the girl. They know they're posed in the picture. This Celine girl, Selena Powell, I think, that was seen with Snoop Dogg. She be breaking up families. She does this, okay? And he took the picture with the girl, and then he had like a video where he was saying that it was this whole prank thing that he was trying to get Cinnamon with. But the thing is, he was trying to say it's an April Fool's joke, but you released it May 3rd, like April Fool's was a month ago. And then even Cinnamon, I went to go look at her channel, and she came out and she was like, "Ooh, I'm so glad it was a prank." And I'm like, "Girl, do you really think it's a prank though, girl?" Like, I was just floored that she really felt like it was I mean, if y'all know what we talking about, please comment down below, because I don't follow the couple. I don't follow the shenanigans. I don't know why y'all do this clickbait stuff and be tearing up happy homes. I don't, all for a check. I will never feature that. But just watching, I just was like, girl, that now come on. Come on.
I'm gonna have to go look. I'm gonna look once we finish this and go see what it's about.
Okay. So Mama D agrees to let bygones be bygones, and she is going to, because the new child is coming, she is going to play right with Cece, but she says, that it's hot right now and they got to let it calm down.
How you let something calm down if you still feeling the flame? I don't understand.
I'm like, all you got to do is just stop.
Honestly.
I mean, to go down to Office Max and print all them things, and then for Mama Cece to pull out a voodoo doll, it's just not this serious. It's just not. It's just not. And there's the only reason why I feel like, again, that they're just playing around is because I know Bambi got relatives that would have came for Mama D's neck. Okay.
So if she from Louisiana, they already had a pre-voodoo doll made. Like, they already had a couple of them.
Well, you can tell it, child. Only you can tell. And so I think that Bambi probably called the family and was like, "Listen, y'all know we playing a game to get a check, so don't get out of pocket.
Don't even put a little halt on that real quick."
So Sierra is having this sweet 15 Parisian party for her daughter, and I just was looking at that screen, and I just thank God. It's nothing wrong with kids. Sierra had her journey. She was able to breed some success and create a good life for her children. I cannot imagine being 30 years old with 2 kids and the oldest being 15.
I have questions. Did you see the vehicle that was bought?
For a 15-year-old.
Don't you have to be 16 to even get a permit?
No, 15 in Georgia, honey. Trust. 15 in Georgia, honey. Now I was always on punishment, so I wasn't allowed to get mine. But you had to be 15 to get a permit. So I just didn't realize Sierra and Shooter was sitting on that type of cash to be able to afford that.
I mean, hey.
I'm not. Let me get out that pocket.
You have the glam shop?
She does have the glam shop. I mean, maybe it's doing better than I ever thought that it would be doing. But I mean, yeah, she.
That's that love and hip hop money.
That's that love and hip hop money, and I think that's why she's up in the ante in these episodes. Because I mean, the way she acted when BK walked into her place, she halfway smiling. She's talking about he done broken, but he has a key.
Yeah, I didn't take that whole argument. I didn't take it serious at all.
They still together because she halfway laughing, he laughing, she throwing money while the girl twerking. Like, are you really upset? I wonder what her sign is. Go ahead.
You finna go look it up. She just, like you said, she was halfway smart. I didn't believe none of the entire conversation that was going on because all she kept saying was, give me my key, this. And BK, he came in calm, then he went to 1,000, then he went to calm. It was like, which one are you right now? Because he started saying, I just came here, I didn't break in, da da da. And then he was like, there's B words at the club, what do you expect? Type thing. So like, which role are you playing here? You got your character confused.
With them white jeans on. Is she a Cancer? She's not. She just missed the cutoff for Taurus. What's after Taurus?
Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini.
Gemini. She is a Gemini.
Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Girl, waiting for Beyonce. Shut up. I knew you was going to say something.
That's a good way to remember.
You gotta sing it.
Yeah, she's a Gemini. So, whoop, there it is. That laughing and yelling at the same time. That switching of the faces, girl, that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Whoop, there it is.
You don't know which one she won't be right now.
We don't. And the problem is, BK thrives off of it, okay? He loves it.
Ego boost. Love it. Love it.
They gonna continue that on until it gets tiresome. I mean, when she was sitting there like, oh, everybody's getting married and having children, and I just broke up with my boyfriend. I'm just like, girl, you didn't have to be with him. You could have broken it off lots of times.
I was confused on that part too, because I understand heartbreak and stuff, but you was just like, F him, F him, F him, F him. And this is literally like within the same, what is it, the same day, same time? Well, I know they shoot at different times, but like you can't just F him, F him. Oh my God, my heart is so broken.
But they don't really be showing no deep connection on this camera. Like they are always laughing and giggling and smiggling and acting like it's just like a playful little thing. You know, for him to print out these text messages, then we find out, oh, she talking to other dudes too. So I'm just like, you can't even really blame him. Like, what are you doing? And then it seemed like he wasn't really all that offended. He was just laughing about it like, yeah, I'm gonna get you too, just like you got me. And I'm like,
because he probably been new. That's probably like some old text message. Because even women do that. Like I'm not even mad no more because I've already known about this for a long time. I've had the time to get over it and everything, but you want to check me? Here you go. Here's the receipts right here.
Little ordeal outside with just the Tokyo throwing the purse, Bambi narrating on the side, Shekinah they all trying to tell him how raggedy he is. He throw the purse back, and then they all think all of a sudden he's trying to start something. I'm just like, but y'all threw the purse first, like.
That's what. Okay. I wasn't sure how you was gonna feel about that one, but I'm definitely like, one, you threw the purse first, and then two, he didn't throw it. He tossed it back at them.
He did not throw it to hit you. He very clearly is just like, I'm just here to do my scene and get my check with my baptismal outfit on, and I'm out after that. And so for them to be, oh, he done threw, oh, he trying to, I'm just like, okay.
It's when you have, I feel like it's when you have real actors versus people who kind of act. Because I feel like Shekinah, Tokyo, Spice, all of them was on 1,000. BK was on like 50. Sierra was on like 20. And it's like every time Sierra get in the argument, she started like, I don't know if it's because of the cheeks, because I'm looking at the cheeks right now, and she looked like that. So Raven, when she had the mushrooms, yeah. I don't know if it's because of that, or do she just really like, do you know this one time, you know, when Lil' Kim had her cheeks real big like that, I went ahead and did a side-by-side of That's So Raven and Lil' Kim, and it blew up on Twitter. That was my first viral picture.
Don't do her like that.
But she did. Let me go look for it.
Sierra's a pretty girl. She do put on the makeup quite a bit, and she does look deadpan into the camera when she is talking. I am just so over Shooter and all of this stuff that he is doing. I just want to be done with this relationship. I knew the visual. You did not have to show me. I knew exactly what you was talking about.
People need to know.
We have the same cheeks.
The people need to know.
I mean, see, Sierra and Shekinah are an example of when you get your body done and the face still holds the weight. The face still holds the weight.
She really do have some big chunky cheeks.
Sierra does know how to contour, and that face is always beat, but she does. She has a round face and chubby cheeks.
I think Sierra is a pretty girl. It's just right here in this picture, right here. This was just not the picture to use. That they caught her down bad in action.
Well, this is when they was talking about them two potentially getting together, and this is when I was really like, Shooter, you don't have enough on your plate. What you talking about? You plead the fifth.
First of all, backtrack. I don't like when Shekinah be dipping her nose into different things. Like, why are you making a scene about them getting back together at this child's party when we know what the situation is? Why are you over here like, you love her, you should get back together with her, you know?
You just want to stir the pot. But I'm like, this Shooter, he gonna make that virtual reunion, he gonna make it one heck of a time for himself if he don't stop.
I forgot all about the virtual reunion. I want to see how this goes.
Girl, Real Housewives of Atlanta, theirs is looking classy, bougie, ratchet. No, theirs is looking real good. It looks real nice. Love and Hip Hop, I don't have too much hope for.
Well, we know that. We know that the confessional, like the background of the cast, is not going to be up to par, and at least there won't be no violence.
They could film it. Go with me with this theory. They could film it down at the Georgia Dome. Okay, just sit the chairs 6 feet apart. Okay, and have an announcer, have the host sit on the 50-yard line and just have a mic and project the questions out. So then if anything goes down, everybody is socially distanced, enough so that nothing goes down.
I mean, you just took the show to the whole football field out here. But I know the audio and the acoustics and the sound is not gonna be popping in the dome for this particular.
Did you see it? Just
I actually cannot see it. I don't know what's going on over there in your mind, but yeah, we'll put that idea in our back pocket. We'll send it to the writers and we'll see what they think about it.
Fine. Okay, so BK shows out at this little girl party, but she ain't care because she had that camera queued up and ready for that car. She know her mama be in the drama, so she wasn't even concerned about it. So the last thing that we did not talk about was the drag show. So Kendra and Jock were supposed to be getting married in April. I wonder if COVID prevented them from doing so.
Do you follow any of them on social media? Okay, keep talking. I'll go check out the scene.
Okay, so the two, Kendra is having like her little bachelorette ordeal, and she has all the ladies down at the glam shop getting their makeup done to see some product placement of CoverGirl. And Sierra is beating faces. The ladies have on, the robes that you do with the bridesmaids, and everybody's getting cute, and both mamas are there. Young Jock's mama is all that in a bag of chips, okay? She did not come to play. She is not featuring Carly Red. And luckily, nothing goes down between them because I just cannot do no more mamas fighting. I just can't.
So I'm looking on Jock's Instagram. I ain't seeing nothing pertaining to like a small wedding or anything like that. So it was probably postponed.
Yeah, because to tell you the truth, VH1 probably covering that wedding. And they said, oh, we got a stay-at-home order. Y'all not having this wedding yet.
Yeah. So, they got everybody, like you said, they got everybody in the cast on in the party. She even mentioned how messy Carly Red was.
And still in the wedding party. That's how you know all this stuff be orchestrated. Ain't no way I might have my man's ex. I just did a whole paper on this. I'm not about to have his ex in a wedding party.
No, ma'am, Pam.
That's a whole.
They don't ever have cousins, baby sisters, none of that. It just be full cast members. But
They gotta be these people probably telling their families, hey, we'll have something together at the house, but they are covering the whole thing. You got to understand. You got
everything for the check.
everything for the check. Do anything else.
Carly, I'm sure Carly heard Jock Mama talking some stuff.
She probably did, and they specifically put the camera on her, but I think she chose to just be grateful that she was able to be there because
she wasn't normal Carly at the thing. She was just like, I'm just gonna sit here because.
Well, I think too, she probably realized like, oh, they're for real. Like they're getting married, and I'm not trying to. Kendra's a nice girl. Kendra has had to deal with Carly one too many times, and Carly has really dialed back so far. This, and I think it's because she just tired of the slander. I mean, I would be tired of it too, girl, because she just been cutting up. She's too old.
Every time you hear Carly Red, it's because somebody is confronting her about something she done said.
Something she done said that she had no business saying.
That rhymes. That should be a rapper. I could be on Love and Hip Hop.
You could. Sadly, you could. There are the qualifications. They are not there. They will find some degree of separation. Oh, you played the tuba.
Whoa.
And you played the tuba. What songs did you play in your set? Oh, that's a hip hop song. All right. Did you
Let's Bring Red.
love it?
I
Okay.
love it.
Loved it. Okay, that's Love and Hip Hop. Let's sign her up. That's even better. I mean, it ain't no qualifications, is all that I'm saying.
Well, I'm really finna go sign up now, so don't talk me into it.
What you doing? Don't say my name on there, is all that I'm saying. Don't say my name.
Cameron said, I saw on Cameron Music TV that.
So yeah, so they go to the drag show and the ladies are having a good time. They playing Meet Me in the Trap, going down. The mama, young Jock Mama is cutting up. And Kendra's mama gave me good church mother on the first pew tease. She gave me my nanny when she is over it. Okay? I mean, she was like,
what y'all doing?
I don't know.
I'm just
and signed up to come to.
The thing that honestly killed me was young Jock Mama. She was like, that's my baby. Yeah, like she was hitting it. I'm like, lady, please, your arm is gonna pop out. Stop.
She could not be stopped.
That was hilarious.
I just kept wondering, Kendra's mama, you did not have to come. You could have came to the nice thing, and this is what we did for my wedding. Y'all come on to the nice stuff during the day, the nice fruit trays and wine and questions about the bride and nails and pampering. But when we go have fun later on, y'all not gonna like that.
You don't have to do.
We'll see y'all at the wedding. And Kendra's mama looked over it.
Does she live in Atlanta, her mama?
Oh, I don't know.
Because I was going to say, it could possibly just could be that she didn't want to be in the house or whatever. And so, you know what I'm saying? Not like she know the area or anything like that, but I completely agree. She was giving me stale face the entire time. Heathen looks. Are y'all going to church in the morning was written on her face as she was staring. I was like, ooh, I do need to pray right now. Like, I felt I was in trouble.
Featuring the heathen activity going on in that drag show. And I live for a good drag show, okay? That looked like lots of fun.
It looked fun.
Yes. So one of the last things that, we almost didn't mention was, ladies, the eyelashes, okay? I understand.
Do I need to tell them the picture?
And that it's a lot. Okay, I just started putting these lashes on. It's hard to get them on sometimes. They be crooked. They be, it's hard. Okay, I'm not talking about us who trying to get the lash on. It's not matching up. I mean, because these people on TV, they got makeup people, okay? I'm talking about y'all who buy the lashes that, I mean, can reach out and touch somebody's hand. It's too much. It's too much. I mean, Kendra, these lashes, she could barely open her eyes. The light was so bright. She was screaming up at the camera like this. I mean, y'all.
Exactly what I was going to say. When she was in that confessional, she was talking like this the whole time. Like, girl, can you see acting things? Like, what are you doing?
My question is, like, do y'all not play the video back for yourself to see? Like, as content creators, as YouTubers, as influencers, we get up in front of this camera, we watch ourselves, we edit, we move, we center ourselves, we cut around, we do all that. We get used to watching ourselves, okay? Mm-hmm. You get on here and you send in footage to them for your confessionals, you control how you gonna look, from my understanding.
If it was a confessional like that, maybe my girl tried it 25 times and she was just like, F it, I'm tired of this. Like, they just gonna have to see, and then for the next show, I'm gonna come back a little better. Cause I've had times where I've gotten tired of trying to do it, and I just come on camera looking any kind of way. But over time, I realized you can't do that.
Well, she didn't give me tired. She gave me loud, proud, and lashed down. Okay.
She wasn't looking at herself. She was like, I need to speak up. I need to project my voice.
And that's another thing. When people be, this is my number one pet peeve now. When people be talking on camera, talking like this, and they're clearly talking to you, but they're looking at the screen, like, do you not understand that people are here in the camera? So when you talk to them, you need to talk to that camera, okay? And so when they talking on the camera, you know how you be on your phone and you looking at yourself talking, but the camera's over here.
That's me. That is me. I am guilty. But recently, and by recently I mean like probably the whole 2020, I've started looking into the camera, except for when we on here, because I be looking at Camera Ray because we are having a conversation. But
But that too, that's why, like, a lot of times I'll do a video and have a booger showing and I got to do the whole thing over, or an eyebrow, because I always be talking like this. And so sometimes when I'm doing my eyebrows, because y'all know I ain't got no hair, one eyebrow will be up here and one eyebrow will be down here. And I'll never notice because I be looking in the camera. Like, when I'm talking, I don't really be looking at myself. But that's one of my pet peeves. But anyway, y'all with these lashes, like, we got to stop. Well, I mean, we're going to take flight one of these days.
I ain't gonna lie, my next video I got some big old lashes in there, so be prepared for takeoff.
You like it, I love it. Kendra was yelling at the camera. Her eyes was yelling at us. I mean, she's a pretty girl.
Yeah, she had a lot going on.
She's not
one of the most natural girls that's on the show, right?
Oh, she's definitely. Yeah.
I'm scared to say Rashida. I don't think she had anything.
Yeah, I don't think Rashida's done. I mean, she probably has done like what all the other girls do, maybe the face fillers, maybe like a little wrinkle stuff here, maybe like the cryotherapy type of, the kind of cover.
I don't even think she probably did that. Cause she only
ain't but so big.
37. She only 37, so
dang 37. She ain't no dang 37.
Okay, demonetization.
She ain't no 37.
This was definitely a drama-filled show. And I hope people understand what we say when we say that the other ones are just fillers, because they're going to pack all the drama from everybody in all of it. I know that this was probably not in this episode, but did you see Akbar? Akbar was talking to somebody. I think it might be coming up in the next show, but it made me mad already. I'm pissed. Because everybody is talking about, like, why is she doing all of that? Why is she going so hard for no reason for things? Like, we just seeing that hatred come again in the preview.
How old is Akbar V? I just always be so interested in how old people are because they just will explain. Oh my gosh, Akbar V abortion? That came right on up. Akbar V age 30 years old.
That's believable.
I just don't know. What is all these things?
And it's crazy because for Spice, the first picture they have up for Spice is when she did that campaign with the colorism.
Yeah, Spice, she wanted to be known for that, and so she is. What? Akbar V has a lot going on, honey. She has a lot going on. Very pretty girl, though. Anyway, that's been this week's episode. You guys comment down below on what you thought about the mess. We are going to head right on into Corona and how it has affected the cast next week. So I'm excited to see that on Mother's Day week.
Mother's Day is next week?
Yes, it is. You better get on your job because I'm telling you what, tomorrow's Tuesday, and me and my sisters, we try to come up with stuff ahead of time, and it always gets down to crunch time when we got to start scrambling.
I try. I'm a broke individual, so I told my mom to give me 6 years. This was probably 6 years ago. And I'll just buy her a house. So she's patiently waiting on a house. But Corona happened. I'm going to need another 6 years to do it. So
you could make her some macaroni art.
My mama would throw it back in my seat.
All right. Because I'm about to send me a macaroni art card in a minute. Put Kobe's little paw on it. Look at your grandchild. Put his little
All right, that has been our show today.
Woo! I have been Kim Ray.
This is Courageous in the building.
All right, make sure you guys subscribe and comment. We'll see you guys next time.